Wildlife, a safety meeting video brought to you by weeklysafety.com. Let's get into it. Working outdoors or in areas near natural habitats means wildlife encounters could be a possibility. Most animals avoid people, but certain situations can create risks on the job. Wildlife may become defensive if they are startled, if they are protecting young, or if they are attracted to food left behind. Wildlife may leave signs that they are nearby, including tracks, droppings, or trash that has obviously been disturbed. If you notice signs of wildlife near the work area, report the concern so others can be aware and precautions can be taken. When it comes to wildlife activity near the job site, knowing what to look for and how to respond can help prevent injuries and keep work moving safely. General precautions. No matter what type of wildlife may be nearby, a few basic precautions are important to remember. Never feed wild animals or leave food scraps around the work area. Secure trash and food containers and make sure garbage isn't blowing into nearby wooded or grassy areas. If you see an animal, back away slowly. In some situations, running or turning your back can make things worse, and never try to follow, touch, or trap a wild animal. Deer encounters. Deer can be unpredictable, especially if they are startled. While aggressive behavior is rare, deer may act defensively during mating season or if they feel trapped. One of the biggest risks involving deer happens on the road. Vehicle collisions are common, especially around dawn and dusk when deer are more active. If you are driving and a deer suddenly runs in front of your vehicle, brake firmly and stay in your lane. Swerving can lead to a more serious crash. In areas with frequent deer activity, slow down and stay alert. If deer are near your work area, avoid standing between the animal and its escape route. Never approach or feed a deer, and do not approach fawns that appear alone. The mother is usually nearby. If a deer gets too close, remain calm and slowly create distance. Coyotes and Bobcats. Coyotes and bobcats are usually shy and avoid people, but problems can develop if they become used to finding food near work sites. Coyotes may move through open areas looking for food, while bobcats tend to stay quieter and closer to tree lines or brush. Even when they appear calm, wild animals should never be treated as harmless. Coyotes and bobcats can become defensive if cornered or protecting young, and they may carry diseases such as rabies. If you encounter a coyote or bobcat while working, stay calm and do not run. Back away slowly while facing the animal and speak in a firm voice. If it continues approaching, make yourself appear larger by raising your arms, waving tools, or making loud noises to scare it away. Do not chase, corner, or move toward the animal. If it appears sick, unusually bold, or acts aggressively, leave the area and report the sighting. Black bears. Black bears are powerful animals that can cause serious injuries if surprised or attracted to food. Most bears avoid humans, but unsecured food can bring them closer to people. A black bear may stand on its hind legs to get a better view or make a bluff charge to test a threat. Mother bears can be especially protective if cubs are nearby. If you work in areas with bear activity, make noise when moving through brush or wooded areas to avoid surprising a bear. Avoid working alone in places where visibility is poor. If you encounter a black bear, do not run. Stay calm, speak in a steady voice, and slowly back away while avoiding prolonged direct eye contact. If the bear approaches, try to look larger by raising your arms or holding up a jacket. Bear spray may be appropriate if available and needed. In some areas, grizzly bears may also be present. Grizzlies are more dangerous than black bears and require specialized training on how to avoid encounters and respond safely. Bird activity. Birds may not seem like a major workplace hazard, but nesting behavior, droppings, and aggressive actions can create real problems. Geese, gulls, hawks, and even smaller birds may swoop or dive if a nest is nearby, especially during spring. Some birds give warning calls before becoming aggressive, while others quietly watch until someone gets too close. Birds may also nest on rooftops, steel beams, scaffolding, sheds, or warehouse areas. If birds are active near your work area, avoid disturbing nests, eggs, or young birds. Use caution around rooftops, ledges, and enclosed spaces where birds may gather. If droppings are present, wear gloves and a mask during cleanup to reduce exposure to harmful bacteria and fungi. If a bird becomes aggressive, do not wave your arms or retaliate. Back away calmly and leave the area. Final reminders. Most wildlife encounters can be prevented with awareness, good housekeeping, and knowing how to respond when an animal is nearby. Keep food and trash secured, pay attention to signs of wildlife activity, and avoid doing anything that may attract or startle animals. If wildlife is repeatedly seen near the work area, report it so the hazard can be addressed before someone gets hurt. Thank you for your time and attention during this safety meeting. Respect wildlife, give animals space, and avoid turning a close encounter into a dangerous one.